Hello, everyone, and welcome. I thought that I was hanging up my cards for the day. In fact, I began to put them back in the boxes and put them on the shelf. I end up taking out a lot of cards when I'm doing readings. Sometimes I end up with 20 decks out here because I do several readings in a row. And as I was putting away the cards, I heard the song Life is a Highway. I want to ride it all night long. You know that song? All night long, all night long. Life is a highway. Anyway, it's not one of my songs that I sing because I'm more of a melodic singer. But anyway, for someone, I believe the lyrics in that also speak about the coming together of two people. But you take a look at the lyrics and see what it means to you. It might be even travel that is in your future or something like that, with it being life is a highway. I want to ride it. But even more than that, the message that I'm getting with that just popped in is to enjoy the ride. And it's interesting because I had that message come to me very, very early in my reawakening, and the car was just going and I couldn't steer it, and they were like, just hang on and enjoy the ride. And I think that we have come to that point in our journeys, those collective that are with me here, that we have come to that point in our journey now where we have put in all work and now it's time to enjoy the ride, to allow ourselves to really just kind of sit back and do what we love, because we have put in all the work. We have already, went through all the suffering and everything, and it's time now, to really enjoy the ride. Okay, we're going to start with those. And I don't take this deck in reverse. This is really interesting, you guys, because I've got the Magician here, and the Magician came out in a lot of my readings and really wanted to be channeled, and I finally did channel him. Seven of Water. Here is the Empress. Creativity, stability. When I bring out this deck, it's always, let me do this. It's such a big deck. It takes up so much space. Yeah, I do feel like with the Emperor being here, as well as the Magician being here, that you have already manifested your life here, and it's you've stood up for yourself as well in whatever it is that you've been doing, and it's now time for you to just kind of enjoy it. Within this deck, I see the cards very differently. Like, you can tell she's sitting there very, very relaxed in this deck, pulling in manifestation, with the Magician being here, putting out the magic, pulling it in, enjoying it, right? Becoming the Emperor, the leader. This feels really relaxed, on top of the world. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find, okay, is the love that I found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world. Love that song. And that's what I feel that this card is representing here, being on the top of the world. Yeah, this is really beautiful. And like I said, Three of fire is a new adventure. It feels like you might be traveling. Maybe you're going to have an opportunity to travel in whatever it is that you're doing. You know, you might be going to see sacred sites. You might be going to see family. You might be just traveling. You might be moving abroad. But whatever it is that you have been conjuring has arrived, and now you're able to enjoy it. Yeah, this card really does speak to me. The air cards speak to me about ritual dance, and the fire cards speak to me about ritual magic in this deck. So yeah, it feels like you have put something out there, an alchemical way here. Oh, and here's the Eight of Fire. This is my card for a childhood wish. A childhood wish. And here's the choices here in the heart, right? Wow. And here's the Six of Air. Moving away. Again, it can be a card of travel as well. Bottom of the deck here, you guys, we got the High Priestess. I got to set her here because she is the underlying energy. So you have been able to tap into yourself, is what this is talking about. And we've also got Justice here, right? Finding that balance. I feel like that's about finding that balance between both worlds. Finding that balance between both worlds. So let's see what we've got here. A couple more cards too. And there they are. Thank you, Spirit. So we've got the Nine of Cups, which self-love. Like I said, you have really, moved into that manifestation, right? A higher perspective. Oh yeah. Seven of Air and Seven of Fire. Seven is a divine number. And this Seven of Air, I almost see this card as a teacher with her students here. The reason I see her as a teacher is because her back is straight. To me, that is more of a sternness. So I see her as a teacher with her students. A magical being on, really on top of the world. And this 11 is a 2, and then a 2, of course, is as well here. These are really balancing one another out in that energy. This is really beautiful. Incredibly beautiful, you guys. Wow. I didn't expect them to bring this forward when they said, life is a highway. What do you want to bring with this? The magician as well. I did a channeling of the magician, actually, a written channeling, and he's really bringing that forward into this reading as well, to really recognize who you are, as an individual, as a soul. You are here in a human experience, but you still have a limitless soul, which means that you have limitless potential, that you have the ability to access the magic, that you can manifest your own world here, that you can create it. You manifested yourself here. Okay? You are a co-creator within this world. And they're basically saying that it's really time to enjoy that manifestation instead of, sitting in that limited aspect of the human avatar. They are wanting you to sit in the limitlessness of your soul. And that's hard for us to do as a human being, because we really do, see ourselves as, mortal, and we're not. We're immortal. Yes, this body falls away from us, but our soul continues to live on. Yeah. This is an incredibly beautiful reading. What are we going to finish this off with, Spirit? Interesting how they brought this reading on the tail end when I was putting everything away. I'm tired, Spirit. They're like, no, let's go. Let's go, Dean. You got it in ya. You got it in ya. All right. Celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. Like I said, you guys, this emperor stepping in here, right? That you have manifested this with this magician here, and the emperor, the high priestess, justice. Like these are destined things that when fated, whatever you want to call it, when we have the major arcana step in, like the high priestess, the justice, the emperor, the magician, those are all things that are meant to come to fruition. Those are things that are put on our path to wake us up. Okay? And out of that, we can then manifest these other things within our life. And you're being called to, celebrate. Celebrate yourself. You are a channel. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. And you don't have to be a Reiki master or pranic healer or anything like that. You are simply a channel. Just by being here, you have that natural ability to do it. You simply have to believe in yourself. I'm a natural healer. And for a long time, I felt the need that I had to go in and take these courses and whatnot because, hell, I didn't have a certificate that said I could do it. And I found by doing that, I actually lessened my own natural ability because I was watering it down by other beliefs instead of just believing in myself and the ability that I already have. Okay? Truth. See your light. Know your power. Have the courage to walk your truth. Yes, indeed. You are the magician. I am the magician. He's looking at me very sternly again in remembering that. So, part of your lineage. So, you are being asked to really wake up to the self to see your full potential of what you can do. Because you can do whatever it is that you believe you can do. You have the ability. Thank you, beautiful soul family, for joining me here, for contributing your energy to the co-creation of this channel. And until next time, please remember to always let love be your guide.